Is photography business profitable in Kenya? Photography business is in high demand, and especially during weekends. For instance, wedding photography can make 60,000 Kenya shillings from a single event like a wedding. On the other hand, a photography studio can give you over 50,000 Kenya shillings profits monthly. With a photography studio and outdoor photography services, you can make over 100,000 Kenya shillings every month. With many events taking place every day, the photography business in Kenya is in high demand. Almost every week there is an event like a wedding, graduation ceremony, or a birthday party. People want to capture those events as a remembrance. As such, starting a photography business in Kenya is a profitable venture. You need to do market research to prepare before launching your business. Market research helps you to identify the market segmentation, startup costs, business location, competition, and risks. With proper market research, you can start and run a profitable photography business. Any business needs to have a business plan for it to succeed. A business plan is a roadmap for the business. A photography business plan should have startup costs, ownership, competition, size of the market, risks and business strengths, future cash flow projections. There are different types of photography businesses, and you must decide the one you want to start. Proper market research will help you to identify the best business to open. Some of the photography businesses you can start include wedding photography, studio photography, outdoor photography. There is some factors to consider when setting up a photography studio. Starting your own photography studio is important when you think about investing in a photography business. Your business should define your brand personality. Moreover, establishing your own photography studio gives you total control of your photography work process. However, for a successful photography studio setup, you have to consider the following factors. Location of your photography studio. Making a decision on where to establish a studio can highly depend on the availability of your clients. Acquire a friendly area and easy to access. Also, it is advisable to undertake an estimate of the income you can earn with a professional studio. Find about the other rates charged by other photographers in your field and use the information to estimate the value a studio would bring to your work. Interior designs of the studio. Once you have identified the location of your photo studio, it's important to assess the physical space that you have, and you should go ahead on estimating the cost of renovations and repairing space would require. It is crucial to measure the space and the genre of your photo studio prior to purchasing the equipment because different sizes of space are used for different types of photo studios. Photo studio equipment such as furniture, toys, cameras, computers, a work desk, and a backdrop screen will require a certain type of space. Lighting equipment. Every studio is complete when fitted with good lighting and an assortment of different types of backgrounds, giving you versatility in the type of images that you can produce. Having the right lighting facilities is very vital as it paints a good brand message as well as shows professionalism. The source and the position of light to emphasize and enhance the subject's features. In addition, the color of the walls in the studio should support the type of photography effects you most prefer for your camera. If you want greater light reflection, soft colors like white can be a perfect choice when you want to beat off the shadows. How much does it cost to start a photography business in Kenya? The cost of starting a photography business will depend on several factors. For instance, it will depend on whether you want to start an outdoor photography business or a photography studio. To start a photography studio business, it will cost you at least 300,000 Kenya shillings, while you can start a wedding photography business with 200,000 Kenya shillings requirements for starting a photography studio. To start a photography business, you need to have photography equipment, business licenses, and hire a room. The following is a breakdown of the cost of starting a photo studio in Kenya. Photography business registration, 5,000 Kenya shillings. Leasing space for your photo studio, 15,000 Kenya shillings. Cameras, 100,000 Kenya shillings. Lens, 60,000 Kenya shillings. Stands, 7,000 Kenya shillings. Clamps, 5,000 Kenya shillings. Tripods and supports, 10,000 Kenya shillings. Lighting gears and backdrops minus 30,000 Kenya shillings. Permits, insurance, and licenses, 5,000 Kenya shillings computer system with enough memory to edit and manage photos. 25,000 Kenya shillings. Quality and unique camera bags and straps, 3,000 Kenya shillings. Screen calibrator to ensure your photographs have got color accuracy, 10,000 Kenya shillings. Photoshop software to edit photos before printing them for your clients, minus 5,000 Kenya shillings. Secure photography business licenses and insurance. If you want to open a photo studio, then you must secure business licenses. It is mandatory for any business operating in Kenya to have a license. You need a single business permit, which you can obtain from the county government offices for 5,000 Kenya shillings annually. You also need to secure photography business licenses. A business license is important to ensure that you are covered against losing your photography equipment due to incidences like fires, floods, or theft. You will be compensated in case of losses. Launch and market your photography business. Once you have acquired business permits and insurances, you are ready to launch your business. You need to brand and organize your photography studio. A good photography studio should be well lit and attractive. People want to take photos as neat and attractive backgrounds. You need to have photography skills and photo editing skills. If you do not have the skills, you can hire a qualified photographer. However, make sure you are there to manage your business. You need to come up with a pricing plan. For instance, if you are offering wedding photography, you need to set fair prices to win the competition. Do not set too high prices or too low prices to avoid losing customers or making losses. Balance between prices that are fair to your customers and prices that will help you make a profit. Market your photography business. Doing business without advertising is like winking at a girl in the dark. You know what you are doing, but nobody else does. Once said Dr. Stuart Henderson, a Canadian historian and filmmaker. It is hard to succeed in photography business without proper marketing. Thankfully, modern technology has made it easier to market. All you need to do is get a good website created for your business and also advertise by distributing pamphlets in the local areas, schools, churches, and clubs. More important is to create a social media profile Facebook page, Facebook group, WhatsApp group, Instagram business account, etc., which will promote your services online and keep sending out regular updates as you work on regular promotions. Is photography business profitable in Kenya? Yes. Photography business is in high demand and especially during weekends. For instance, wedding photography can make 60,000 Kenya shillings from a single event like a wedding. On the other hand, a photography studio can give you over 50,000 Kenya shillings profits monthly. With a photography studio and outdoor photography services, you can make over 100,000 Kenya shillings every month. Finally, the photography business in Kenya is a good business idea and the competition is relatively low. To succeed in it, you need to be dedicated and committed to your business. Make sure you have the right equipment that can capture high-quality images. Also, make sure you know how to edit photos well so that they are professional. With proper marketing, you will start generating significant revenues from the photography business. I hope you now know how to start a photo studio business in Kenya.